So the theme of this year's Rural Report is the 3 Ps: people, planet and profit. Why are people so important to the Ingleborough Estate?
Employing people, it's very important. From a tourism point of view, it's extraordinarily important. We're sitting in a magical part of England, which has been discovered by many more people now due to staycation. So we're seeing lots and lots of people coming up here and having their eyes open to the Yorkshire Dales.
So from the rural consultant's perspective, why are people so important?
Well, with people also brings profit, which covers one of our other Ps. And by people, we're also creating a place. This is part of the placemaking too.
I'd also mention education. It's exceptionally important in terms of people. We get many school visits coming through, from primary school all the way through to university. We have groups of teams of classes of students coming through and measuring up water flows in the beck. They come up and go up through the trail and go look at the flora and fauna and into the cave, etc. So educationally it's very important.
Maria, in terms of the future of the estate, you're looking at doing lots of innovative new things around the environment, but actually the Ingleborough Estate has a bit of a history for innovative solutions, doesn't it? Could you explain a little bit more?
So in the 1800s, the Farrers decided to remodel kind of the top area here of the estate, and that came for a couple of reasons really. One was just to improve the environment and the scenery and the outlook, but the other was it was a time of very bad depression in farming, and so it provided a lot of much needed employment at a time when it was quite hard for people to make ends meet. So then, having sort of done all this beautiful landscaping and everything, they then got into looking at hydroelectricity and putting in the turbine down in the sawmill there, fed by water from the lake. And we had some of the earliest hydroelectric lighting in the country here.
And Hannah, when it comes to 21st century innovation, what's the estate doing? What are the sort of projects that you are looking at as the advisor?
I think it's making most of sort of post-pandemic world and sort of inviting more members of the public onto the estate. We've got a sawmill project that's renovating and converting an old sawmill building into a cafe slash visitor centre, which will sit at the bottom of the nature trail. So that's sort of diversifying an old building that didn't have a huge rental income, and increasing the offering to members of the public on the estate, and with that brings employment as well for locals.
And also the residential property portfolio, looking at innovative ideas regarding that, so solar panels, air source heat pump.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stone cottages in the village that are old stone properties that with the government regulatory requirements constantly increasing, you know, it's a big challenge for this estate and lots of other rural estates across the country. So it's looking at ways that we can improve the rental standards of properties to encourage sort of young families and other people into the village.
So I suppose in order for an estate like this to help the government hit its net zero target, we're in a fortunate position where we have the peatland, which is a key part of their scheme and their vision of helping hit net zero, where other commercial companies can do other things. In a rural estate like this has an opportunity of a habitat like this, which is very unique, which can be restored and help capture the carbon.
Combined with woodland.
Combined with the other enterprises that we have on the estate, so you know, the woodland, the schemes that we have going on regarding the woodland management ties in nicely with also capturing the carbon. It also comes back to looking at renewable ways that we can help heat the homes on the estate and that kind of thing. So we're already looking at different ways that we can be at the forefront of helping the government hit net zero.